I'm Bobby.
Jess.
Welcome to North Dakota, Jess.
The lead is a 15-year-old girl named Jessica, and she is a bit of a recluse, a bit of a troubled teen.
Has there been any trouble in the family recently that would make her want to hurt or draw attention to herself?
And one of the reasons the family is moving out to the farm is they hope it might be good for their daughter.
Well, at least she's talking to us. I guess that's a start.
There's a real feeling of isolation to this lead girl. She doesn't have anybody she can rely on.
I mean, my parents already think I'm nuts. She's completely alone and completely isolated, not just geographically isolated on her farm. She's isolated from her entire family. Dad, we need to leave the house now, before anything else happens. She's an outsider. Mom, these things attacked me.
Enough!
Sony had just worked with Kristen Stewart in another picture and thought really highly of her. We knew when we saw her and saw her audition that she was the right person for this project.
Everything to the Pang brothers is in the eyes. When we'd be talking about which actors, it was all about did they feel they could get that fear or the sincerity through the eyes. And that's what they loved, especially about Kristen. She's 16 going on 35.
You sure you saw something up there?
I saw it.
Right from the get-go, you know, this girl comes with some depth to her.
What's happening to me?
Kristen embodies a look and feel that is kind of every girl on the street.
So what do you guys do for fun out here?
She is very pretty without being off-putting to people.
What's down there?
She's relatable, and then she brought a wonderful performance to the part.
And what, we're supposed to pretend like we're some big happy family again? I can't do that.
Kristen Stewart is an amazing talent. Her sense of intensity, her work ethic, and she's nailing it.
I want you really fast.
Really fast?
Really fast.
Oh.
She's holding back.
Yeah, I got it. Right, okay.
Yeah, and
Action! Cut.
she's only 15, but she's one of the best actresses I've ever worked with, I think. She's right up there with the top. She's a pro, man.
Thanks. We go.
She comes from a good, solid showbiz family.
I've been on a movie set ever since I was like a baby.
Okay, so let's see the hands.
It's nice to have a family that like understands what you're doing and going through.
God, that's a good one. Let's do it one more time.
We're just used to the lifestyle. You go away for months at a time.
Sunflower.
Okay. You have to be sort of a gypsy.
Hey, don't go too far.
I knew I wanted to be involved in the movie making process. I just wasn't initially sure that I was going to be in front of the camera, which is kind of trippy.
You just walk out of the frame.
If I'm facing this way...
Anyway.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's the first horror movie I've ever done.
Action.
Ben, what are you...
We have a shorthand. We just kind of go into these scenes as father and daughter, and we just sort of, you know, connect on that level. You know, I think you and your mom would have a lot to talk about if you give it a try. She reminds me a lot of a young Jodie Foster.
And I'm really scared. Can we just go home?
Jessica, this is home.
We saw Kristen's early movies, Panic Room and Zathura, and knew that she could meet the physical demands of this movie.
Throughout the whole movie, I never really stopped running around.
She was willing to dive in and give 100%. A lesser person would have ended up being double, and you would have seen a lot of the backs of heads.
I just wanted it to look real.
Action.
I'd have bruises on every point of my body. I was proud of them, too.
You ready?
Okay, cool. Here we go, guys.
She's got the intensity, and she's got the smarts, and she understands the camera. And she has a big career for herself. Her range is just, you know, unlimited.